Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over how to handle customer service questions. Guys, customer service is one of the most important things a business could have. It really makes or breaks you because if you think about it, if you give a customer a good experience, they're going to come back. They're going to give good reviews. You're going to get good word of mouth. But if a customer has a bad experience, they want to dig it to you. They want to screw you over in the future. They might badmouth you to everybody. They might file a report with the BBB. So really, it's important to be professional. It's important to be on it. And it really is something that should be prioritized. That's why this is going to be my first video today. So getting into it right off the bat, I believe the mentality is the most important thing, okay? Customers are the life and blood of a company. Without them, you would not be working. You would not have a job. You wouldn't be listening to this video. Customers are everything. Always have that mentality. It's 99% of this is having the right mentality because customers could get nasty. They could piss you off. I'm not going to lie. But if you have the mentality of that, you would not be working if this person did not message is everything. That's going to bring you so far with this whole process, no matter how you respond. Okay. Secondly, always respond friendly. Guys, don't sink to their level if they're getting nasty. You're a company, you're trying to build a reputation, a brand. You really want to always be friendly, always be nice. Do not break that character because it's just classy. You always want to be nice. You always want to be friendly. And you want people to become friendly. You don't want to be in an argument. So that's another huge thing. And one of the biggest things that I like to say with this is understand the customer's point of view. Put yourself in their shoes, in their situation immediately. Always just be like, why is this customer mad? Why are they acting this way? How would you feel if this happened to you? Always put yourself in their shoes, and you're going to go a long way with that as well. And guys, always have the mentality of, there is a company policy too. There's only so much that the customer service team can do. I'm sure you set up rules and policies, and just because a customer is aggravated, you could still have a positive interaction, but you could also stay within your terms to where you still have a company at the end of the day too, because I know how it is. You can just give people $500 a thing if you want. But if you do that to everybody, you're going to be out of business, right? So set your standards. And, when you set your standards, keep the customer in mind 100% completely, but you have to do stuff within your terms as well. Okay, so how do you answer the customers? I have a 3-step format. I'm telling you guys, do these 3 steps and you're going to win, because just by doing the format, it doesn't allow a customer to get mad because you're really addressing their concerns and you're handling them friendly, and it just works. Okay. So this 3-step format I have: begin friendly, solve the problem, end friendly. Guys, will ease the customer into a positive interaction. Don't go firing off right away. Always start nice, solve the problem. I mean, that's obviously the most important part, right? You always want to help the customer, let them know that you did what you could to help, and investigate the issue, do what you can, solve the problem. And, guys, this takes time. Don't just give up if you don't know what you're doing. Research, go on Google, go on Shopify, look up their order, click their tracking number, see what's going on, get the information. You need information. Always go for it and be resourceful. I see a lot of people with customer service and they just give up because they don't know what's going on. It requires a little bit of investigation for sure. And then you want to end friendly because there's a lot of situations where it's not going to be perfect for the customer, but you want to end it friendly so where it's a positive interaction and you really let them know that you're available for them and that you care. So let's get into number 1, begin friendly. Guys, this is a super simple concept and we're going to breeze right through this. Always begin just saying hello and the person's name. For us, we say ciao because we put that Italian spin on our emails, but always just begin with their name, say hello. And then I like to do formatting. And when I'm getting into these examples, I would, at least for now, I would suggest look at how it's formatted more so than the specific words. And we'll get into some examples at the end, but it's the format, right? And this is specifically for email more so right now, I would say. At the end of the video, I'm going to break down if it's on text message or if it's on, Facebook comments, things like that. But this is how to respond to an email professionally right now, mainly. And to do this, it's mainly about the formatting. You want to have a nice system here. So ciao, Marie, in this situation. And then now what? Okay, we're still on this beginning friendly process. You want to always be sincere. Thank them for something. I know it could be hard if they're really pissed or they're really on you, but there's always something to genuinely thank a customer for. I promise you, there's always something. And even if they're mad or they're talking crap about you, whatever it is, thank you for your feedback. Thank you for writing in, because you know what? The customer didn't have to write in. They chose to bring their frustration to you, which is good, right? Because if they didn't, they would be bad mouthing you to people. They'd be posting on your social media, this company sucks. Like, be thankful when they write into you no matter what, because it's giving you an opportunity to make a sale, solve a problem, turn someone mad into a customer for life. There's a lot of advantages that when they bring their problems to you. It's a good thing. You want your customers to feel that they can message you and that they're confident that they're going to get an answer. It's trust me, it's a positive thing when people write into you. So always thank them for something. And especially too, if they're a repeat purchaser, thank you for all your business. We really appreciate it. You know, if it's our first time order, thank you for your first time order. Thank them for, there's always something there to thank them for, no matter how rude they could be. So again, we're going to pay attention to the formatting here, but you know, I always space it out. I always write the name, then I space it out so they see that we started nice with them, right? You want them to see that they're starting nice here. Okay. So now that's it, guys. How easy was that? Say hello, say thank you. You're already halfway in the door. So solve the problem, right? Obviously, this is the most important part. The problem we need to solve is the emotions of the customer. You want to connect emotionally with the customer. This is the first thing that needs to be done, right? People want to feel listened to. They want to feel understood. We've all gotten those emails or responses where it seems like a computer is just writing something automated to us and they're not listening. They're not hearing us out. They don't care what the problem is. They just want to send you a computer generated answer so you get lost. That's not how you want to treat people. That's not how you want to answer questions, right? So always let them know that you understand how they're feeling. You know, you put yourself in their shoes, you get that they're mad, you understand they're upset, you get it, okay? And how do you really do this? Me personally, I just repeat word for word what I believe their problem to be or how I believe that they're feeling, right? So, you know, just say, if someone says, "Where is my order?" just say, "I understand that you're looking for information on your order," because you want them to know that you're ready to solve their problem. You get it, okay? Now, once you tell them that you understand what's going on, the next thing you want to do is obviously solve the issue, right? So look into it. Take action steps to resolve the issue, okay? Be prepared to investigate. You want to look around. You want to do research. You want to refund the order. You want to change the size of the shirt. This is the time where you take the action and solve the problem the best you can. You give them store credit, you give them a discount, whatever that may be. Now is where you solve it. And then you have to explain to them what you've done, right? Because you might explain to them something and they might understand that that was the best thing you could have done. Because sometimes you could say, for example, let's say that an order was delayed and the post office is delivering an order. It was supposed to be there Wednesday. They're delivering it Friday and they're emailing you, "Where's my order? It's late." As much as I would love to say, "Yeah, I'll hand deliver your package right now. You'll get it in a minute." We can't do that, right? We're kind of responsible for what the post office does. Really, the correct answer to that situation might just be telling them, "Hey, you have to contact the post office," right? If you just write back, "Contact the post office," they're going to be like, "Oh, wow, they want nothing to do with me. They just want to send me to this guy. Like, they don't care about me." So what you want to do is just kind of explain to them, like, you know, "Hey, you're going to have the highest success rate if you contact the post office. I am available if you have any more problems," you know, and let them know, "I checked your tracking. It should still be on the way. There should be no problem." Like, let them know you care. Explain to them that what you've done is the best thing you could do, you know, because sometimes there's really nothing else you could do. You can go file a claim if there's a late delivery, but your claim, you're going to hear back in 2 weeks if you even hear back. So really, it is the best thing for the customer to do is to contact the post office. They might just not understand that all the time. So you want to explain that as best you can. And guys, the example here, again, don't even worry about reading it right now. I just want you guys to get the idea of the format in your head. Ciao, say hello, say thank you. They see that you started nice, solve the problem in the middle. And now we're going to get to the easier part, which is ending friendly. Guys, the main thing about ending friendly here is just let them know that you're available for them, right? Customers might want to hear a follow-up response. They might have more questions. You might not have responded in the way they were looking for you to respond. So as long as you put, please let me know if you need further assistance, or you say that you're available for more help, I mean, that really saves you in a lot of scenarios, because you're letting them know that you care. Again, you care about them. So always keep that in mind. Just let them know that you're there and available. And again, here's the format. Let me know if there's anything I can assist you with. Space it out. And finally, to top it off, easiest part, guys, just say goodbye, sign your name, put customer service representative, whatever that may be. And here's how the email should look when it's finished. I'm going to get into a few examples really quick. And again, we're not even we could look at some of this highlighted stuff and where I'm pointing, but guys, a lot of this again is the format, right? Looking at this email, you could see on top here, you started nice. You could see in the middle that you solved the problem. You could see at the end that you ended nice. Okay. When you start nice, solve the problem, end nice, customers are in a good mood. They're happy. I'm telling you, it really saves you in a lot of cases. So for this example, we have our hello. We have thank you for writing in. You know, if they were looking for information on their order, we let them know that that's the problem that we're addressing today. You solve the problem by sending them a new order confirmation email. And then that's it. You say, hey, if there's anything else you need, let me know. Best wishes, you know, and the friendly goodbye, and you're done. Another example here, you could see I framed it the same exact way. You know, say my hello. In this situation, I said, I'm very sorry instead of a thank you. Again, this is about being sincere. Sometimes there might be a genuine reason for you to apologize. Maybe you made a mistake on an order. In this situation, I said that we sent out the wrong size shirt. So basically apologize for that. You understand that that's the issue they're having. You're letting them know that, hey, I get that you have the wrong size shirt. Sorry for it. We're going to solve the problem for you here. And that's basically it. So in this situation, a lot of times when it's, if a wrong shirt size is sent or whatever, you would send a return label. They would then put it in the mail. You see when the tracking updates, and then you would send out the replacement. So you just kind of let them know that's what they have to do, and let them know if they have any questions or if there's anything else they need, you're here, because they might say, what carrier do I need to deliver this to, and things like that. So just always be available. In this situation too, I wanted to put a little bit of a different situation, because best wishes is always good. Saying best is always good. But what I personally like to do is always tell people, like, happy Italian Heritage Month if it's October. Happy 4th of July, you know, wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas. Say stuff like that. Let them know you're not talking to a robot. Like, you're aware of the time, you know, it feels in real time. If, you know, wish them a happy day, wish them a happy evening, wish them a happy month, whatever it is, because that just lets them know that they're, like, you know, they're talking to a real human being that cares about them, because that's how you would talk to a friend, right? So that's another huge thing. Okay, and one more example, guys. In this situation, I said, thank you for bringing this to our attention, because this would be a frustrated customer, and let them know, I understand you're frustrated, you know, and that's why there's nothing to get mad about. We get you're frustrated. Just send us a picture of any damage and we'll get a replacement sent out for you. So basically, in this one, I worded, if an image is not possible, we will request a return in the mail. So this goes into letting the customer know that what you're doing is the best for them, right? Because if everyone emailed you saying something was broken and you would just send a replacement automatically, you would be out of business, because people would catch on and they would know that, okay, I could just email and say that something's wrong and I'll get a brand new one for free. So you have to verify when there's damages, and unfortunately that requires a customer to do more work, right? Now they have to send pictures and do this kind of stuff. So they might get upset by that because you already sent them something wrong. Now they're going to be like, oh, wow, I have to do more work because of your mistake. So if you just kind of say, send us a picture and we'll, you know, handle it for you, they might be like, oh man, this customer, or what the hell, this customer service is like, doesn't care. You know, they want me to do more work for their mistakes. So that's why I kind of word here, if an image is impossible, we will request a return in the mail, because now they kind of know, like, oh, wow, I could just send a picture as opposed to going to the post office, returning something, this and that. So their customer service is making it easy for me. So that's a huge thing, guys. Always explain why you're doing what you're doing, because you are doing the best thing for them in most scenarios. And this one, I'm kind of just saying talk soon, because you're expecting them to reply, and it's going to be a little bit more communication. Here, we'll get into the exceptions. Only exception, guys, is if the situation calls for it's informal. So say that person replied back with their picture. You would then say, awesome, we're getting this replacement out for you right away, and then you're done. Okay, you don't really have to get into the whole format again. If you did that whole format every time, it would sound a little bit too much. And once you kind of engage in a conversation with someone, you can kind of go back and forth with them a little bit more without the format. And when I say without the format, I mean without the long email format with the 6 different things. I still say start friendly, solve the problem, end friendly. I think you could always still do that. I just wouldn't recommend like the format of doing the spacing, doing all that, because then it's going to look like a little bit too fake, Okay, and then as far as like if it's Instagram, if it's Facebook, whether it's a DM or a comment or message, you can't really write that whole long thing of thank you and here's how we solve the problem and this and that, especially too with Facebook. Like you don't want to be writing people's personal information, how you change the order, this and that. So always kind of keep it real informal there, because that's kind of how social media is anyways, right? It's informal. It's like almost like they're following you as if they're a friend. So solve the problem still, get back to them, be professional, but keep it a little bit more informal, keep it more short and condensed. And that's pretty much it, guys. So please let me know how you guys handle customer service. If there's any other tips or different ways you guys have that you recommend, we'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Catch you on the next video.